Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. How can you not smile? Because it's Friday, and the weekend, a long weekend for those of us in the States, is right around the corner. Labor Day is Monday, but I didn't have to labor to create this episode because there's so much juicy stuff going down, and we're getting really interesting reports that, Nintendo Switch Online is about to expand, maybe even explode, because there's something there that wasn't there before. And so we need to discuss what exactly is going down. But there is a dark side, which is a warning, because they're saying that we're not going to have access to the amount of Switches and types that we really want to have this holiday season. So I really got to fill you in case you were hoping to pick something new up. There's of course other news bits as well, and I want to let you know that I'm still giving away 3 Amazon gift cards thanks to my friends over at Disney EMOJI BLITZ, one of the best match 3 puzzle games you can possibly play. And all you got to do to enter is download the game using my link in the description down below, reach level 15, and then send me a screenshot of your progress. I'm picking 3 winners to get some Amazon bucks and be able to build out your gaming collection. Plus the game is fun, and every time you click that link, every time you download the game, it helps support SwitchForce. So if you're looking to send a little love, just click that link. It helps out a lot. But now I'm gonna help you out a lot with today's story. So make sure to smash that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the topics. I super appreciate you guys engaging and being a part of the conversation, because Good Morning Mario is about saying good morning to you. But then you gotta say it back. I gotta hear from you. I gotta know what you're thinking, and I wanna know what you think about this. All right, there's big reports that Toshiba is warning there's not gonna be enough parts for a while. I mean, they're saying for a year more, we're gonna have shortages on consoles. Now, we've heard this for a while, but we really hope that by the end of 2021, we would be in the clear. So things like the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Switch, including the brand new Switch OLED, could be more plentiful, easier to get, and we'd avoid those pesky, good-for-nothing scalpers trying to steal your extra coins. But unfortunately, it looks like the manufacturing is still really struggling, and so we're gonna see delays for a long time. Now, Bloomberg reported on this, and Takashi Mochizuki, famous for the Switch Pro stuff, says if you want a Switch OLED, you better get the first batch. Because what he's hearing and what Toshiba is saying and what he believes is that there really won't be that many more this year. So if you're interested in that bigger screen, those prettier colors, and that new white dock, you probably should pre-order. They've been popping back up more frequently than I expected. They sold out right away, but then I've seen them rise a lot. So just get on Twitter and kind of keep your eyes peeled. I'm expecting there'll be more before launch, but that is coming up really quick. October 8th is when the Switch OLED drops, so if you are planning to get one or want one, I wouldn't really try to chance it and go in the stores. I'd try to see if you could secure a pre-order, just trying to look out for you. All right, so let me know in the comments down below if you plan to pick one up. Now, Ninty themselves had an interesting press release today, and it was about Animal Crossing. So instantly, my eyes grew wide, and I said, could it be? Is it time? And they said, no, it's not, you filthy slime. And I said, I'm just a hopeful guy, but instead they're bringing back Amiibo Cards. Now, this actually is a fun re-release, and it should be good for some of you out there who wanted to collect these for a while now. Animal Crossing Amiibo Cards were very popular back when New Leaf was a thing, and they haven't really been easily accessible or purchasable in the Switch era. But now, starting in early September, Target will be bringing back series 1 through 4, and you can go grab them. The packs are $6, and they come with 5 cards, and if you get villagers, you can scan them in and they'll pop at your campsite. Very similar to how the Sanrio cards worked earlier this year back in March. So definitely keep your eyes peeled at Target. I've already had some employees send me pictures being like, we're putting them out. So they should be at a lot of Targets, at least here in the States, right now or really soon. I like to imagine that we've got magic powers here at SwitchForce. We've been talking a lot about Nintendo Switch Online as of late, and it really seems like that thing is about to get the big update we've been wanting. We've heard rumors this week about Game Boy and Game Boy Color coming to Switch, and they were from some solid sources, but today it's really doubled down in a way that I think is impossible to ignore, and now it feels like this is a sure thing, and we're just waiting for it to happen. All right, today Eurogamer, very respected and responsible source from Europe, came in with these comments saying that their own sources have told them that Game Boy and Game Boy Color are coming to Switch soon. They were able to corroborate this with their own people, but the kicker is, and I love this part, that their sources told them other retro platforms are also on the cards, and they're ones that have not yet leaked. Okay, so this has me, like, I got chills right now. I'm so excited because it could be bigger than we initially thought. And the best part is that Game Boy Advance actually could be coming, and the initial sources just didn't know about it. I mean, if you're gonna drop Game Boy and Game Boy Color, it only makes sense that you would pair Game Boy Advance with it. Now, the alternate idea is that N64 is ready to go, and they would launch the handheld titles from Game Boy and Game Boy Color and bring in the next era of home console with Nintendo 64. I would personally rather have Game Boy Advance, but to me this is a much more exciting announcement if you have 3 platforms, much more than just 1 or 2. That means there's a lot more games that could appeal to you and really incentivize you to sign up or re-sign up for Nintendo Switch Online. Now, Game Informer doubles down on this as well, saying that their own separate sources have told them that these systems are on their way. They weren't given a specific date, but it really feels like September 8th is going to be the next direct. Next week is like, yeah, I got my eyes on Twitter 24/7. I'm refreshing at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 12 p.m. to see if Nintendo has dropped knowledge on when that new direct is going to start. But it's time. We're due. We need to know what's going on. Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain was just announced yesterday. What else they got? What's in the oven? And how are those already cooking projects doing? I want to see the pizza makeup of how Splatoon 3 has been prepared. How much squid, how much kid, how much octopi, all right? And then hopefully we find out about Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And yes, Mr. Mochizuki also tweeted about that. The Bloomberg reporter said, can't wait for XC3, indicating that, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming soon. And he specifically said the character reveals will be really exciting. Now, I don't know if that's implying that old characters are coming back or just the new designs and the new faces are gonna be really fun, but it does feel like, yeah, everything is pointing towards next week, direct, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and at least Game Boy and Game Boy Color, with the potential for more retro systems to be added. Now, in a perfect world, Nintendo would just bring a ton and offer some sort of Game Pass similar service to take advantage of tons of Nintendo retro wares. They wouldn't just do their 3 titles every couple months, drip feeding them to you, and sometimes the drips are disgusting, sometimes they're delicious. One would hope that they begin this service with a bunch of heavy hitters, you know, Pokemon games on the Game Boy side of things, N64 bringing in Mario Kart, Mario 64. There's a lot of interesting stuff from third parties that would probably be impossible to work around, like GoldenEye, but between those 3 systems, they still could come up with a really engaging launch day lineup if they aren't stingy. And so much of, like, if this is a massive, awesome win or just a mediocre one depends on how much Nintendo decides to give us at the onset. I don't think in year 5 of the Switch, we should have to sit through months and months of waiting for just a couple of games. And there's this fear around the internet that Nintendo will withhold their better titles, games like Zelda Oracle of Ages and Seasons, games like Mario 64, because they plan to release them separately and differently or souped up and remastered, and they want to charge more. And the biggest culprit of this would be the Pokemon games. Do they dare put out stuff like Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Yellow on a Game Boy service? At least just give us Pokemon Pinball, right? I don't know what they're gonna do with the mainline games, but I love me some Poke Pinball. That was absolutely fantastic, and I'm just ready for this. So I will keep you posted as soon as I hear more. But yeah, at this point, I feel like the Game Boy stuff is a done deal, and we'll just have to wait to see if they double down and bring even more platforms. Let me know in the comments down below if this has you excited, and if you'd rather see them add GBA or N64 as those other retro platforms on the cards that Eurogamer was discussing. Now, what were we discussing in our community poll? We post them every evening on the community tab, and yesterday I asked, today Nintendo announced another 2021 surprise with BBA Brain vs. Brain. Do you think they got another surprise release, or is the year set? And interestingly, 77% of you said one more surprise. And I think this probably ties into either the hope/expectation of Style Savvy or Nintendogs. Those seem like the two that have been mentioned and kind of hinted at and could also help healthy up the holiday lineup. Now, a dream scenario is that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is just ready to drop in December. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was kind of a late announcement surprise launch in December of 2017. Could they work some magic? Probably not. I don't want to get your hopes up, but just an idea I had. 23% said that's it, the year is completely set, and it could be. I had a tough time picking with this one since we just got an announcement yesterday, but I do feel like Nintendo will have one more, even if it's just an eShop only experience. I cannot wait for next week, so make sure to lock in, enjoy your weekend, have some fun, and then come back for GMM on Monday morning. I'll see you there, and hopefully we got some super sweet stuff to talk about once September 8th rolls around. In the meantime, though, everybody, I love you a lot. All right, thanks so much for being a part of this show. Thanks so much for being a part of my life. I hope I can help make you a little bit happier, a little bit more informed, a little bit more smiley on your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. I love you guys a lot. And until next time, SwitchForce out.